So let's go through this whole situation. We get into a mass shooting. 3 or 4 officers go down. Everybody's got, well, not everybody, but a few of them have illegal firearms, like PD firearms, getting PD charges and stuff like that. They're saying he had spikes. Officers were getting spiked. You find the spikes. And then explain to me how he ended up with basically no charges.
I don't really know like how to explain it the right way, so I'm just gonna send it, dude. Like I found the spikes. He noticed that I found the spikes. He kind of was like, bro, no, I don't have spikes. Like he was set on that, and so in my mind, listen, I'm just gonna say it straight to you, Commissioner. All due respect, I've arrested a couple people where they've told me like they put shit back and it just didn't go away. It stayed in their pockets. That's kind of what I chalked that up to, because he switched and we know that he was trying to give the spikes to somebody else in a different car. And so I chalked it up to that shit just stuck. I probably should have charged him with it 100%, but that was kind of that. The weed that he had 3 joints. I chose, like, even before all the charges wrote up, not to charge him with the joints because he had like other shit. And that's just like chalking up a bunch of more shit. The reason he got the accessory, I don't even know if he put anybody down.
Did you ask?
No.
Because Pedro specifically said that he got stabbed by Ramee.
Well, so I know Ramee was on the stairs trying to stab somebody, but we shot him on the stairs. I didn't think that he actually put that cop down.
Okay, was he GSR positive?
Yeah, he was GSR positive, but he didn't shoot on scene because we had eyes on him the whole time and he never shot a gun. He had a knife on that staircase the whole time.
I don't know if Black did. Is that the case? Did you hear that?
Yeah, so from my knowledge, yeah, no, it was, I didn't hear any of that. To my understanding was that Pedro said he got stabbed and he said it was Ramee. So I didn't know why that wasn't on those charges.
Okay, so then explain to me the 55% reduction and who authorized you to give that.
So, like, he asked for a dice roll. He asked me if I was a gambling man, and he asked for either 45 months or 15 months. I asked Black, I said, listen, I said he wants to roll for 45 or 15. I'm cool with it because he's been cool with me. And Black said that it was okay.
Yep. Based off of the charges that I saw, I 100% agreed. I said, you know what? He wants to roll for either being in there longer or less. I was like, all right, send it.
Oh my God. But Black, you just said that you knew that he stabbed Pedro.
No. Well, so that's the thing. I knew that he stabbed. I knew that Pedro had said that he was stabbed and by Ramee, but I did not know those charges were not on there.
You just said you looked at the charges and decided to let him do the dice roll.
Right. Based off of the information that I saw there, like I'm still trying to deal with my 95 and look at that stuff. It wasn't malice or anything like that. It was literally a, hey, this is presented. I looked at the information I had at the moment of, okay, these are the charges that he's presented me to do the dice roll.
Okay.
And then I said, hey, you know what? Go for it. If he wants to go in for longer, if he loses, fine. And I don't mind working with him if he wins.
Okay. And did you check if his gun was hot?
Yes, I did. There wasn't enough evidence on the other report to charge him with anything else on it. There was only one other report that was attached to it, and it was a drug trafficking.
Which gun was his?
It's ceramic in there. There wasn't, from my knowledge, there wasn't enough for me to hit him with anything for that. Where's the ceramic? The DT that it was attached to.
There's forensics on scene.
There's forensics on the gun, but like if I take that to court, I can't technically prove that he was the one shooting it.
Wrong. There's forensics on scene. Possession is 9/10 of the law. If the gun comes back to the report where there's casings and projectiles, you absolutely charge criminal use, reckless endangerment.
See, in my training, it's, you know, if you can absolutely prove that he had the gun during the shooting and he was the one shooting, then
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, neither here nor there. Because if you don't feel confident enough to prosecute the charge, then don't charge him. I agree with you. Why would you? Why, if you know that he was only trying to stab people, and
I gave him the accessory agbat for that because I didn't know that he
Okay.
put anybody down.
but you never asked.
100%, and I fucked up, Commissioner.
And what about
I
his other
should've asked.
possessions?
So he had cocaine on him. The
How much
lawyer
cocaine?
talked me down. He had 17 bags. The lawyer.
Oh
talked me
my
down
God! What?
And we also, you know, I chose to drop that charge too and seize it. And charge him for the agbat and the gun that he had on him.
Okay, you realize that dropping that charge is $10,000 in 55 months, right? So that's a pretty big charge. You just decided to drop. You didn't even decide to downgrade it. You just full blown dropped it.
Oh my God!
And then on top of that, Black, you as a sergeant, since when can you authorize reductions over 25%?
I mean, not really supposed to, unless I felt like the situation kind of deemed it. Like it. No, but you're right, sir. That's all me. I take responsibility for that.
Yeah, fuck that is.
At some point, the punishment has to fit the crime. They just tried to fucking kill you guys. And he gets 15 months. He doesn't even get a violent crime. You didn't even charge him with a violent crime. Like, I don't know if there's any way you could have gave him less charges. And like, I'm not telling you to stack him, but you didn't even like investigate to see what charges you should charge him with. You didn't charge him with his possessions, which the spikes fucking whatever, honestly. But the cocaine you dropped, he had 17, which is so close to the biggest possession charge he can have, which is 20. And that's a $10,000 fine and a 55-month penalty. And you didn't even downgrade it either. So I just feel like there was just like, for whatever reason, your prerogative was to just give him as little time and fine as you possibly could.
Honestly, sir, I thought that I was, reading. Listen, he didn't get to use any of the shit. Like, he went down at the very beginning of the gunfight. Like, he didn't try to shoot us. He tried to stab us. He was being cool with us. He was
doesn't
going
matter.
to get more time, and then the dice roll happened. He was being cool with me. He wasn't giving me problems. There wasn't any bullshit. I thought I was reading the room correctly, and obviously I wasn't. This is on me.
Because now you
100%.
put everybody else in a position where they have to reduce their people down to fuck. You literally heard them start to fucking riot because they weren't getting reduced all the way down to on a reduction that's against the SOPs. And if you look, Vinny did get a reduction that's against the SOPs by you,
did.
Black.
He did, and I take full responsibility because
It's even bigger than the one that this guy gave him.
Well, I know, and I 100% based off of the situation that happened. I made the decision and I did it because of that.
This is so bad. No, that's double jeopardy. We had him in custody. If we were going to charge him for it, we should charge
The
him for
SOPs
it.
are not suggestions.
Yes, sir. I know that.
The SOPs are the SOPs. And honestly, like, Mercer, you fucked up. You didn't even try and find out what to charge him with, and you dropped the biggest charge that he had against him. So that's something. And then Black, you're a staff sergeant. If there's anybody that needs to know the SOPs, it's you, because you're the one that's supposed to be in charge of the other sergeants and corporals in your shift. So
Yes,
you
sir.
should be the one directing them on who to give, like how to give shots and proper shots, and you're breaking the SOPs yourself. And then you're doing it for people when, like Mercer could go, and if we didn't have this conversation, he could just go give another 55% reduction whenever he wants.
But if I'm going to speak honestly here, sir, that wasn't the situation of this. Like, and I understand what you're saying, but to me, it was one of those things where, hey, a situation happened. From my understanding, it was like, hey, it's it's in good faith, right? Like, and I understand the SOPs are not something that we
In good
use
faith
as
of
a
what?
as like
These
we can
motherfuckers
break them
shoot
when
us
we
down
fall or
every
anything
chance
like
they
that.
get. In good
But
faith
this
of
was
what?
also one of those situations where it was like, hey, you know what?
I fuck with
We'll
Ramee.
give them the
I fuck with
opportunity
Ramee
to see
heavy,
how
but
it
like
works.
you still gotta charge
Hopefully
him
they'll
what you
back.
charge him with. You know?
If I can also like speak on his behalf as well, I didn't give him all the information. Like this is on me, Commissioner. This is on me.
No,
I appreciate the accountability, but you didn't make Black break the SOPs.
No.
It's not.
It is
Well,
on
maybe
you.
not
I'm
double
a
jeopardy,
judge,
but
and it is my
if you have somebody in
responsibility.
custody
All
off of
due
something, you
respect,
choose
sir,
not
if
to
I
charge
would've
him
given
for it.
you
You
all
can't
that
charge him
information,
afterwards.
You probably would have said no. So it's on me. He went off of what he had. He didn't have the full story. This is on me, Commissioner.
Okay.
He didn't know the rest of his possessions, etc. This is on me.
Like, I'm not mad at you guys for using your discretion with stuff. I dropped charges on my 95, but at the same time, like, you guys also, the punishment needs to somewhat fit the crime. I mean, 15 months. These guys literally just tried to kill you. Like, at what point? Like, in what situation would you charge someone more than 15 months? Because these guys are actively trying to kill you and hunt you down, and that's only 15 months. So, like, when would you ever go over 15 months? So that's just where my head's at with it. I'm gonna let Carter and Harper decide shots wise on what to do for you, Mercer, and then Carter can decide for Black what he's gonna do. But it's just like everybody needs to be treated fairly and get the same treatment in the cells, and I just feel like I was a show of just the complete opposite. So it's just a huge problem with that. Does anybody have any questions before I let them do that?
Moving forward, I just, because I individualize my 95 even if it's like the same scene, right? So a lot of the reasons that the things went the way that it did is because of his specific involvement in it.
No one said he's getting fired.
Like, in the gunfight itself, he never shot anybody. He tried to, from my point of view, he tried to stab him. I didn't know that cop went down, and I should have asked 100%. But like, is my expectation to be treating them like we're treating every single person in this situation, regardless of what their full involvement is, or because that's kind of what I was doing. And that's why he got lesser charges, because he wasn't up at the top of fucking Red Garage with a class 3. You know, he didn't have a class 2 on him. I heard someone talk about that inside of the cells.
Yeah,
He
it
did
just
not
looked
have
like
a
he had
class
one on
2.
him.
He
Okay.
didn't have a class 2 on him.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really understand what the question was about
Just like-
individualizing your 95s.
Okay, so I keep, there's a lot of scenes that, let's say it's a officer involved shooting. 3 cops go down.
I didn't say I was firing him.
Every single person
Everybody
on those
chill out.
scenes, sometimes, but sometimes not, are getting 3 ag bats. This guy didn't put anybody down from my perspective, even though he did, technically. That's why he got an accessory for 1 ag bat. Should I be charging him with the down cops in that situation or no?
You're too
That
nice
was
of a
the reason
guy.
why
If you
I'd
can
fire
it's like I
somebody.
said about the hot gun. If you can charge,
But either way, Jimmy, like I'm gonna do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying?
He shot, and you never took your eyes off him from the second he got out of the car. I mean, he became GSR positive at some point, but regardless, if you're saying you didn't see him do anything except for try and stab a cop, and that would be the only charge. I'm not. The problem is that you dropped the coke charge instead of even downgrading it when you were already dropping the spikes because of whatever the situation was there. Like, I'm just saying, in this situation, there's people in there like Taco's getting 190 months. Ramee's out of jail already.
No, I understand, sir. It won't happen again. I understand. I apologize to everybody in this room, especially Carter, I apologize to you, brother. You had to deal with some shit with your 95 because of something that I did that I shouldn't have done. I apologize to everybody in here.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna let Carter and Harper talk about what they're gonna do with you, and then Harper can handle that, and then Carter can decide what to do with Black.
All right. Thank you for your time, y'all.
Yep. Just wait outside.
That's all right.
Okay, so that you want that done, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can decide what to do. You can use the office area.
No, I'm talking about in regards to the email.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that'll be done. Yeah, come here.
Like, I don't want officers fucking.
My flabbers are gasted, bro. Because like, how the fuck do you just be like, oh, 14 bags of coke? No problem. I'll just take them. Like, I just feel like there's a lack of like of just, I don't know, either lack of education, which is crazy because you got the
talk in the right corner, not the left.
Gotcha.
oh.
I can hear you there.
Okay, I'm good.
Because the thing is, right? The thing is, he got the same training as everybody else in this fucking room. No?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
he's an officer. It's not even like he's a probie. I can
Yeah.
tell you right now, I already know what I'm doing with Black, so I'm curious to see what your thoughts are in regards to
Well, the
Mercer.
thing is, okay, so my whole entire thing is, right, is that I just feel like it's a lack of just just either knowledge or whatever the hell it is, because I don't.
I think he felt like he was reading the room properly, which I'm all for trying to read the room and
Yeah,
see
no,
the situations as they are, but
I
ultimately
appreciate
speaking,
that, but
we still have to charge the charges that are
we
applicable.
still gotta
And
do our job.
yeah, right,
Like, that,
exactly.
I don't know. I'm kind. I feel like he maybe is. I don't think he's ready to be a full officer, in my personal opinion. If he's unsure of doing things like this, because like how many other times has he done this and we just haven't caught it?
Yeah.
And if he's sitting there still asking questions about stuff like that, and at some point he's either hasn't listened or he just needs more of like a training thing, you know?
So what are you suggesting?
I personally think that he should go. I mean, but he came in as a probie, right?
I don't know.
Probationary or-
Did he only get hired as probie?
I don't know. Let me see.
To empower her to make the decisions for
Oh, no,
Mercer.
he's been here since a cadet. On the 16th, he was hired last month as a cadet. And then he was hired as a full officer last Wednesday. So he's only had three days of being a cadet. Then he went to a probie.
Okay, that's a problem too. Who
Yeah,
was his
like,
who was his
the fuck-
FTO?
Hold on.
Let's go over here for a second. I
I
think we found one of the underlying issues with Mercer being that he was a cadet for 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, and then he got.
Also,
put
I
to
went through
probie.
his reports. I couldn't find a single other arrest from him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I only went like halfway through.
A cadet for 3 days, and then he's making mistakes like this. Like, did he?
Well,
I
did
don't
you
think
hear
he got
Black-
ample
Black-
training.
Well, I asked Black why he authorized it, and he said, "Well, I didn't know what the charges were." And then he also said that he knew that Ramee stabbed Pedro, so he did know that he should have been charged for that.
Are you kidding? Jesus.
Oh,
Hey,
is it okay if I come in, Game Warden, or do you want me to be outside? Sir?
What are
Stay out, Fred. Stay out.
what are you leaning
Yes,
towards?
sir.
What are you
Whatever
leaning
you
towards,
think is
Harper?
fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay,
empower
so
her to
I'm
make the
looking-
decision.
Well, the thing is, I'm looking at his FTO. There's nothing in here about him passing processing.
Who
There's
was his
literally
FTO?
Not one fucking thing. There, he has different ones. There's
Yeah, it was
Finch,
probably
there's
before.
Harp, there's Bones, there's
I'm not even
Forte,
reading chat.
Anderson.
I mean, you guys are just asking.
To my Kyle Mercer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the last like 20 something consecutive days, he's put in on average 8 hours a day.
Amen.
How does he have no reports?
No, I mean, he just doesn't have any arrests that I saw in the last like 2 pages.
But but like
Boots
how
on
do
the
you
ground.
work that much and not know? This doesn't that makes sense. That doesn't make sense.
Well, 'cause, like,
I
he was
actually did
only
agree with
cadet for,
him.
like, 3
He said
days.
he didn't know how to he said he didn't know how to prosecute the one charge for the hot gun, and so he didn't charge him. That's good. That's actually a good thing that he didn't. You shouldn't be charging people if you can't explain why you're charging them.
Yeah, that's good.
So I agree with him on that. The cocaine, he just dropped because that lawyer also told me to drop the gun charge on fucking Zolo just because it was a small charge, and told me
Yeah.
I was crying when it wasn't even my 95. I wasn't even handling him. It's just we get put in a situation where these guys are 2 of them are asking for more charges to get a transport, and then one of them gets 15 months. So now they all want 15 months. And
May I
fucking-
also add, he gives me food like every. So, Mercer.
okay.
I'm just putting it out there.
Oh, my
Okay, if he was a
God.
bad person, he wouldn't give me food.
I think he's giving you food for the same reason he gave 15 months.
I don't, in my personal opinion,
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I'll be the one to fucking say it.
want to be the
Well,
one.
I was trying to look back and see if this is a normal thing that he does, because if it is, then that's that's his
That's
own
a-
isolated issue.
yeah,
with
that was
him.
another thing I
If
brought
it
up.
was just him doing it for Ramee, then it's exactly what I said. Like, you know, that is the problem.
Harper, what do you want to do?
I just think that he needs more training, in my personal opinion.
So what do you want to do with that? If that, because I'll tell you if I disagree or not, but I want to see you make the decision in regards to it, what you think. You know,
I think he should be taken down to at least a probie, have more, like, maybe given
He
some sort.
he won't get any training as a pro.
Oh yeah, as a probie. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's only been a cadet for 3 days, I feel bad for putting him down to a cadet, but he needs more training though. Because like it says that he passed on processing, demonstrate understanding of when charges can be reduced, but clearly he hasn't. So in my personal opinion, I think maybe he should be put back down to a cadet and have somebody FTO him. That's like,
they have assigned FTOs now, so
okay, yeah. So
He would have an
I think
assigned
back down
one.
to a cadet then. Like I get that he's been on duty for like 8 hours a day and everything like that, but this guy needs more training.
I'm trying to look. Like, has anybody had any like situations with him?
Only one I know of that I had was the Vespucci one, where I basically said that everybody needs to stay away from Vespucci, and it was in the shift change meeting too, to stay away from Vespucci for BBMC. We were on
And
a
they just
bank
went
truck.
down there? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were on the bank truck situation, and I told everybody if the guy's not there to leave the area, and I was busy processing the bank truck, but apparently he stayed down there.
He's got a lot of praises, and so like.
I mean, I'm looking at one where he charged Taco accurately.
Yeah.
I think he made a fucked up bad call. I think
Yeah.
they tried
I think
to
Ramee fucking-
read and
Ramee
fill the
did.
room, and he got Ramee-tized.
he gaslit him.
He did, yeah, he did get Ramee-tized.
And he made a really, really bad call. And
That happened to me once from him, and I never believe a fucking word out of Ramee's mouth.
me as
after
well.
that.
I think everyone here has been
Well,
Ramee-tized at some
I'm
point.
not claiming Scuff is not getting Ramee-tized. That is fucking
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
I mean,
But
that's what
still-
happened to me, so it's a pattern.
But here's the thing, right? Like if Ramee or Ramen right? Let's not act like he's just a normal slap-cocked criminal. If Ramee Ramen tells you that he got scuffed out, I'm going to be honest. If I'm down there, I'm taking his word for it as well.
Yeah.
I think anybody in this circle would. I mean, that's,
Yeah,
you
we're
know.
not being penalized for that.
But again, my only thing here with everything is the cocaine. If you're going to remove the spikes, that's fine. Why are you completely removing the cocaine charge? You know.
Yeah, and then you're already being very generous with what you're removing, which is like you can be on the more generous side, but then you're gonna give him a reduction. And like if you want to roll, then cap out the roll. Like why are you giving him a
Max 25%? Max 25.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was in NAS mode, and when the lawyer was talking to him, he just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
he's got a lot of praises.
But-
Like,
I've praised him, I think.
no, there's a specific shot for processing violation. So you guys can just decide whether or not it's a minor or a major offense by him, and then charge him with one of the two, whichever the minor. or major.
I don't think
Who
demotion will
approved
be
Black.
the reduction? Black?
that.
Yep.
That's gonna be.
And
handled.
he did one that's even worse for himself.
Oh.
Lane's gonna fucking take care of him.
Colonel. I here, come here real quick.
He's class 3 with his
What?
own
Commissioner already told me to just derank him, so that was already.
I was about to put him on blast.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were about to hand out the punishment. I just wanted.
No,
to
I was just
give you
gonna
a
put him on blast and tell him he's fucking dumb for that.
Okay.
That's insane.
Oh yeah,
Why?
yeah. No, if you want.
But like, why?
Well, just put him on blast when I have to do it, so that way he's not getting shit on twice.
Then
in
you
separate-
just do it. I mean, I just, oh God, why? I thought we had moved past this. I really.
I
did.
don't know. I don't know.
I don't know why it's resurfacing.
I
Because
think he
this was
just
a
trying to-
really big problem. Like back when you were chief, Buster, that's when it
Yeah.
really started ramping up. You know, because we had notorious people popping up left and right, and then we kind of squashed it. And I'm worried that it's gonna come back, with a vengeance. Because, imagine we do something like that for Mr. Ramen or somebody like that, and then Mr. Shithead from ESB comes in and
we don't
he gets
do it.
absolutely slammed.
Yep.
Because they talk.
It's got to
You know
be
what I'm saying? And
consistent. It has to.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I tell people charge what you can prove, right? And then let the lawyer argue the reduction, and that's it. Don't just don't take shit off, unless they make a good argument. Just don't fuck with it.
Yep.
It's just so inconsistent. That's
Can you go
ridiculous.
with Harper to do Mercer's thing?
Yeah, I got it.
That she decided on what she's doing.
Oh shit.
All right, so I'm gonna be hitting you with 2 strikes for processing.
I'm sorry. You said 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because there was many instances of where it just, in my personal opinion, it's just a lack of, basically lack of doing your job. In my, that's just my personal opinion. Like he should have definitely got more time than what he did. There's just negligence. And the thing is, like, you process the other people fine, and then it was just obviously like this one, I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, I'm sorry. What you're referring? So, are you referring to other reports or just this one?
I mean,
'Cause-
the thing is, looking at your other reports, I mean, like I said, you've done fine with processing. It's just this particular one. You know what I mean? There's a lot of negligence going on with this.
I only process Ramee in this situation. I don't process anybody else.
Yeah, but I'm looking at your other processing that you've done, like in the past, which has been
okay.
fine. But it's just this particular incident was just a lot of, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. One second. All right, so because of this, you are going to be getting 2 strikes for processing.
Okay. Or yes, ma'am.
A third strike will be an automatic 24-hour suspension.
I understand. I honestly, I appreciate you guys for not firing me, to be honest.
The thing is, next
This is a
time you
blessing.
just, if you're unsure about things, like, just ask. You know, just ask, because there's gonna be people who are there to help you, you know, and make sure things like this don't happen.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a lot of shit that I probably should have done differently. So.
Okay, so which one is it?
No, I gotta
Because
eat.
which one is it? Because you tell me, Corporal.
What are you gonna derank him to?
Well, apparently Lane already got rid of the staff sergeants.
I
so-
told you yesterday to get rid of the staffs. I think what you was gonna do is soften up the blow by
No,
saying, "Oh,
no.
no," because you know. I was first sergeant. I told you yesterday to get rid of the staff sergeants. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this opportunity today to move him to sergeant, as if you weren't gonna do that yesterday.
You told me to talk to Chief on who's going to be the first
Well,
sergeant.
Chief don't work more than like 4 hours, and he works at like 7 in the morning. So that shit was supposed to happen anyway.
I ran into Chief today. I was with him, and then I said I had to go to the prison. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna take a nap." I went to the prison. I ran into Faraday. I left the prison. I came back, and he was back in the lobby.
Okay,
Anyway.
I have no problems moving him down to Corporal if that's
If
what you
staff
want.
sergeant's disappearing, and
Then-
he's gonna be a
then he's the
sergeant, anyways,
sergeant.
then he needs to go to corporal.
Okay, it'll be done.
I mean, you
Because
gotta get
staff sergeant
for
technically
violation.
doesn't fucking exist.
Okay, I will make sure it gets facilitated. It will be done.
Don't be soft.
I'm not. It'll be done.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this. The fucking commissioner's office made me do it. Bullshit.
It will be done. It will be done.
I hear that shit all the time.
I don't mind being the bad guy. It'll be done.
It's debatable.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Is she done in here?
I honestly, she had popped, sir. I don't know.
She give you your strikes? Or you issued your strikes?
So I see. So I'm a little confused. So I want to straighten it up. So she said like, okay. So she said that my prior reports were negligent, but she also said that they were
She's
fine.
issuing you.
these
She's
two
issuing you
strikes
2 strikes
this-
for today's incident.
for today's
Today's
incident. Okay, I
incident. It was a really bad oversight. It wasn't a minor oversight. It was a major oversight. So for a minor oversight, issue 1. For a major, we'll issue 2. So she's issuing you 2 strikes for the incident today. As long as the strikes are issued, you know that they're coming, whether she issued them yet or not. It is going to be done. That's it. All right.
Yeah,
You're good to-
100%. Do they ever fall off?
After
ever?
30 days.
All right, perfect. Again, I appreciate you guys for not firing me.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Come here, Black.
Howdy.
Okay. I'm not one that beats around the bush. I'm very direct and to the point. I mean, you know how I am. So as of yesterday, oh, hold on. Harper, I finished your thing. I didn't give him the shots. So if you still have to do them, but I
Ow.
told him to get the fuck out. So
Okay, thank you.
yeah, you're good to go.
I gotta
Thank you.
act.
As of yesterday, the staff sergeant role is no longer. So I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. Obviously you're here now. But with that, today's incident was a massive oversight in your regard. You're expected to know the SOPs and know what is acceptable and know what is not. So due to the oversight and due to the issue at hand, I'm going to be moving you down to corporal. If you have any issues with it, you could file with the commissioner's office, but that's
I
my
mean, they're not
decision.
going to listen to it. It's fine. I'll accept it.
All right.
So,
All right.
fair enough, partner.
I'm also going to be issuing you a strike for the SOP violation. So,
Understood.
all right.
I accept it. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Black. Sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. God, I hate it.
You good?
I don't know how. Yeah. I just
Talk to me.
No, dude, this is my. I hate this part of the job. It's
I do
it's my
too.
least favorite part of the job. I hate it.
I do too, and that's why I just rip the Band-Aid off and have like no emotion in that regard, and just say, hey, it is what it is. Have a good day, you know.
Oh.
But I mean,
What did I miss?
Black got demoted to corporate.
Oh shit.
Yep. All right. Ooh, feels like I pulled a hamstring.
The only thing you pull is ham hocks.